Morning, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. It's Healthy Podcast. I am going right now to grab a cup of coffee, and I was thinking to do this episode for this week. And 2 days ago, I heard this on a podcast with Stephen Bartlett. I think the guest was an attorney, a lawyer in the US. He wrote a book that the title is something like "Argue Less, Communicate More." And this guy said something that reminds me about losing weight and the idea of nutrition. He said that it's very important for people that want to improve their communication to understand their triggers and to understand the root of the triggers. What he meant by that is, the example he gave is that if a person had a very bad experience with a lawyer, for example, in their past, they develop a trigger that they don't realize. So in the future, when they need a lawyer or they have a problem that needs a lawyer, they will activate that trigger and they will label every single lawyer as bad. So these people will put all lawyers in the same pot with the same label. It doesn't matter if they are good, if they care of them. This is the way they are working. So if they don't understand the root of the problem and the root of the trigger, they will start having this very bad behavior against them, towards them. So instead of communicating properly, they will communicate very bad through their emotions that are activated by their trigger. The same thing happens with nutrition, with food, with emotions, and so on. That's why it's very important that in the moment that you want to lose weight, you have to look into your past. You have to ask questions. You have to understand, where is this coming from? All this excess of fat that you have in this moment, where is coming from? When did it start? Because probably when it started is a long time ago, when was a period of chaos in your life, when you had when you put, for example, career on the first place, and you didn't take care of your health. So basically, because you put your career on the first place, you start developing bad habits like eating late at night, only refined sugar and fat, and then this contribute to not being hungry in the morning, or the sleep wasn't too good, the recovery during the sleep wasn't too good, lots of amount of stress, and in the morning you didn't eat anything, just grabbed a cup of coffee and a cookie or croissant, and then at lunch you thought, oh, I'm not eating too much because I want to lose weight, or I don't want to gain too much fat. And then in the evening you just break the fridge and eat a lot because you are starving, and also it's evening and you thought it's me time, so you need the comfort food and so on. So because of that, after a period till you achieved what you wanted in your career, you developed habit. So till the point where you understand the root of the problem, and till the moment you understand the trigger, you will not be able to lose weight or become fit properly. What will happen is you'll go have this 3 months program where you're gonna lose all the weight that you got in 3 months or whatsoever. But after 3 months, because it's a very short period for the brain to get all these new habits and development, is too fast for him. And also the changes, the friction, the pain, the sweat, the diet and everything, all these big changes, it's very hard for the body and for the mind to get used to it. So because of that, you will accomplish what you want, like losing 20 kilograms or 10 kilograms in 3 months, and then slowly but sure you'll get back to your old routine, because you didn't understand where it started and how it started and why you are doing, or why you got yourself in the position where you were. And without understanding the trigger, you'll always, and your brain, your body will always tend to go back to the old routine. So in 1 or 2 years, you'll reverse back, eventually, you'll reverse back to the old routine. So that's why it's very important to start asking questions. When is the moment that I start gaining this excess of fat? What happened in that period? If I had a trauma, if I have chaos in my life, if I prioritize something else in my life than my health, if, I don't know, all sorts of questions, because you know the answer. You know, you don't need a nutritionist, you don't need a personal trainer, you need you. At this moment in life, you need you. You need to ask yourself questions to find the answers, to find the triggers. And when you find them, I promise you, it's like switching on a light. It's like your face will have like a light on, you'll have like a light on your face, because that will be the moment where the logic part of your brain will kick in, and with small adjustments you'll start understanding when to stop and why to stop, in terms of eating, in terms of exercising, in terms of healthy habits, in terms of everything. Like, it's mind-blowing. You'll see, like, try to do this and you'll find the right answers. So I think that's all for today. It's a very short podcast. So yeah, thank you so much for listening and download our podcast. So see you in the next episode. Bye.